Doing it live on Facebook. It's being recorded on Facebook. Okay, it's going live. Okay, we are now live on Facebook. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to LashayVenturePodcast. Happy 4th of July to you guys. I have a special guest here with me, and I'm going to go ahead and let him introduce himself.
All right, I appreciate you. Well, first off, my name is Devin Banks, and before we start, I just want to say that without God, none of this is possible. So I just have to give my thanks to Him first and foremost. And yeah, I appreciate you having me.
Amen. Okay. So, how did you get into this industry, the acting industry?
Well, to be honest with you, it all started at Amazon. Uh, it was a job that I really hated. I hated working there, but I had a friend there. She said that she had to be on set to she was part of the crew. So she had to she was doing set design, so she had to do that. And I was like, you know what? I might want to do acting. Like, what will I need to do? She said, like, just audition, just find auditions to go to. And I'm like, yeah, but I might get nervous because they probably won't pick me. And then she's like, yeah, well, Devin, the worst they can say is no. So just go do it. I'm like, all right. And then one Sunday, for some reason, I didn't go to church, and I downloaded this app called Backstage, and I got roles from there, and it just went.
So, was it like they start calling you, or how did they go on the app? You had to audition on the app, or how did it go?
So I did have to audition on the app. I had to record a monologue and then upload it to Backstage, so that way they'll see what I have. Um, it's so funny because my first monologue I did Tupac's monologue in Juice when he was talking to Omar Epps at the locker. And it looked so amateurish. I swear. I look back on it now and I cringe so hard. Like, I cringe so hard when I watch it. But I appreciate it because I've come a long way from then. But I know I still got a long way to go. So it was cool. It was cool.
So, how has the other roles and the movies that you have played in? How has that been? Like working with other celebrities out there in Detroit. How has that been for you?
It's actually kind of humbling because, like, of course, I'm from Detroit. You watch the Tubi movies, especially the people in Detroit, and then you see these people. It's like, okay, I like him, I like her. They got some skills and stuff like that. And then you get a chance to work with them, and then it's like, okay, I see the work that you put in when getting ready for a role. And then some of the time, some people say, you know what, I've been
Mm-hmm.
watching you, and I like the way I like the way you act and stuff like that. So it's like it can be really humbling. It really can.
So, for those who are just meeting the first time, just meeting you, who is Devin Banks?
Well, shoot, a lot of people say this, but I'm humble, down to earth. Like, I don't really put myself out there too much unless like you really get a chance to know me. But once you get a chance to know me, you'll know that I'm goofy. Like, I can be kind of weird sometimes. I think I'm funny. My girlfriend will probably tell you otherwise, but shoot, I think I'm funny. So, but no, man, I just be chilling on the real.
So you've been acting for like 6 years now. What is your biggest lesson you have learned?
The biggest lesson I learned in acting, I'm just on this. All right, I'm gonna just say this on this interview. I'm gonna be completely honest. So
Go ahead.
the biggest lesson I learned is that acting is a business. Like it's truly a business in all aspects, everywhere from you got to brand yourself, put yourself out there, all the way to how some people in the industry can move. Like you can have personal relationships and acting, but at the end of the day, it's legit a business, and people are gonna do what's best for them, what's best for their project. Which at this point now, I completely understand. Like, of course, there's times where I would take things personally back when I first started acting, but like I said, as I've grown in this acting space, I've learned that this is legit a business. So I have to move according to that.
What was your very first acting role that you remember most about the experience?
My first acting role was actually a YouTube short. Like it was like a short film on YouTube. It was by my boy Jonathan Davis. Shout out to him. It was called Paralysis, and like it wasn't. I didn't have like a big role in it. I really only had like one line, but it was like it was a good like it was a good project to get my feet wet with acting. Like I learned what all goes into acting, like camera angles, the preparation that the crew goes through in order to make sure you look good on camera. Sidebar: I don't think crews get enough credit when it comes to acting because they make the actors look good. So I got a chance to see what that was all about, and it was actually a pretty fun experience.
So like, did it make you like really understand like story when you first did that? Did it
It
kind of
gave
like
me,
start like kind of when you first got into it, gave you like perspective of it? Sorry, I'm
mm,
wording it wrong. Perspective, like give you a perspective of what you was gonna be doing.
no, most definitely. Like I said, it wasn't everything that was going to be involved with acting, but it was a good first step for me to look at the basics of what goes on set on a daily basis when you act. So, no, it was a good experience.
And you're out in the you working on your project. You appeared in like Street Legal, No Intentions, and You Played Me. How was that? How did you experience with that? What which project most you experienced like the which one you like the most basically out of
Um,
those that you've played
the
in our
first,
your favorite
I gave
and
you a
why?
list. I gave you a list of them, but I forgot one. I forgot to put one on the list. It's actually a project called Sticks and Stones. It was directed and produced by Tamashian Jones. Shout out to him. He's a dope director. He's a dope person. He's just a dope person overall, but he's a very good director to work under. Like he not yelling at you. He not like downing you or nothing like that. Like he's a really dope director to work for. But it's called Sticks and Stones, and I got to play this bully. His name was AK, and that was so freaking fun because like nobody expects me to be a bully. Like I said, I'm reserved, nice to talk to, like low key and stuff like that. But when I was playing a bully, I had to be so far outside my body, man. It was crazy, but it was so freaking fun, yo. It was so fun.
It was like you coming out the box. You stepped out the box, so you did something
Exactly,
out the
exactly.
ordinary. You wasn't the humble person. You was like the mean one. Like you gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna tell you what to do, how to do
Mm-hmm.
it. Yeah, yeah.
No,
So it was
it
definitely
was dope.
different.
It was completely different, and it was so fun. It was so fun.
It was so fun. So like, how did you feel like afterwards? Even because you saying that you had to come outside, like, cause you so humble. Like, how did you feel being mean and bully, like a bully? Like, how did you feel about that?
It was different because like I don't be out and about just bullying people. Like it was, but no, it was so different. Like because even on set, I tried to be mean to my co-stars off the camera, but they were so cool and they were so funny. Like I couldn't keep up the facade off the camera, but on camera it was fun, man, because we had the premiere for it, and when we had the premiere for it, people actually booed me when we had to do it like a panel to talk about it afterward, and people was booing me when I got introduced. And I'm like, dang, they booing me, and I'm like,
Cause you
wait
was
a
the
minute.
bully.
That's what I'm like, wait a minute, they booing me. So that was a good sign. So I guess I convinced some people that I could play a good bully. So no, it was dope. That was the dope. That was one of the dopest experiences I had on set.
So you're naturally reserved and humble. How do you balance that being from being private to while working in such a public industry? How do you balance that? Because the industry can be so public and they put your stuff out there like they think you're just a bad person, but you really are this person that is humble. How do you balance that?
By limiting what I let people see
Mm-hmm.
online, like my personal opinions, like what I got going on in my life, like I hate to say it like this, but drama that's going on, you're not
Yep.
ever gonna hear about it. Like I'm not the type of person that posts everything I'm doing, everything I'm going through, and stuff like that. Like when I post something, it's industry related, and it's a project that's already done. Unless I'm instructed to post like behind the scenes stuff on a project that I'm currently working on. So, but it's just limiting what I let people see, because I do have some people in the acting circle that I'm close to and that I'll talk to, but
Mm-hmm.
no, you're not gonna get much
In my
out of me.
personal business.
You're not gonna get much personal stuff out of me. So that's how I balance it. Just limiting what I let people see.
I think that's how you have to do it. You have to
Most
limit your words, what you talk about, and who you talk to, because you don't want it to be everywhere. Because the next thing you know, it'll be out there. Everything is
mm,
not for the public eye.
exactly.
Everything is not for the public eye. Your faith is very important. How's your relationship with God like an influence like in your career decisions? Like how do you make your decisions? Like when you going out for these acting roles, like I know it's some that come up that you be like, I can't do. Like you pray about it before you take these roles. Like how do you make your decisions?
Well, first off, if it's a role that I'm really interested in, of course I'll pray on it. Before I go into an audition, I pray on it. If it's for me, I allow you to give me. I pray that you allow me the strength to nail the audition so I can get the role. But if it's not for me, then it's not for me. God has other plans for me, and plus limiting the type of roles that I take, because there's some roles where I don't want to compromise my faith with.
Mm-hmm.
Like cussing is one thing. Like I don't want to cuss in every sentence when I'm acting. Like if I'm a cuss in a project, then I want it to mean something. So I
Yeah.
kind of want to limit like my cuss words, like sex scenes. I'm not really all for that. Like an implied sex scene, okay, maybe. Like if it's just a kissing
Mm-hmm.
scene, okay, that's fine. But like a sex scene to where you like really where it look like we doing something, that's a no. So just
Yeah.
making sure I don't compromise my faith when it comes to the projects that I go for.
Just being preserved and trusting God in every situation that you pick, like every
Mm,
decision that you make, because you don't want to put yourself out there. It's like, okay, he's always doing this, he always doing it. They don't see me doing nothing else.
exactly.
So if you had a character to play, what would you play right now? Like, what kind of movie would you like to be in right now? Something that you haven't played.
That's funny. If I had a movie right now and I played a role that I haven't played already, I would love to play a dirty cop. Like I feel like that would be so fun. I'm talking about no, like for real
A
though.
dirty cop?
Yes, a dirty cop. Like a dirty cop. Yes, like it's. I don't know because of course we all seen Denzel in Training Day. Denzel is normally the good guy, but you wouldn't expect him to play a dirty cop, especially as well as he played it. So like, of course, watching that film, I'm like, dang, I want to do that. I feel like I'll kill it, but I mean, shoot, if the Lord has plans for me to play it at some point, I would happily take it, but that's definitely a role I would want to play right now that I haven't played already.
Not a dirty cop. A dirty cop. Like that's different. That's different. That's different. If you could tell yourself something today that you wouldn't, that you as a little boy, what would you tell yourself as a little boy when you was a little boy, and now that who you are today? What would you tell him?
I would tell him, don't waste time. Don't waste time at all. If you see something that you want to go for it off the rip. Because there's been plenty of things I wanted to do that I would wait. I would always like wait till it's the perfect time to go for it. Like I was actually I was actually doing my readings today, and part of it was looking at like waiting for the perfect time to go for things when honestly all you gotta do is just rely on God. I don't want to sound like a Jesus freak, I'm sorry, but like just relying on
What you
God.
mean a Jesus freak? No,
Like
that's faith. Not what?
no, for real. I get no, I hear that, but
What?
like
A Jesus?
just
Yeah, I
going
believe. I
for
believe in my soul going to heaven. Like what? A Jesus freak? No,
hmm
don't say that. No, I believe in my soul making it to heaven. I'm gonna do what I need to do. What God called me to do. I'm not gonna be out here in these streets.
hmm
Yeah, it's a
no,
difference.
exactly.
Like, you're not a
hmm
Jesus freak. That's just what? No, that's your faith. All
No,
this
that's a
stuff gonna
fact.
be gone. All this stuff gonna be gone. The money and everything gonna be gone. Where your soul gonna be? Like what?
Exactly.
Oh, like come
Exactly.
on. Outside of this, come on. What? It's bigger than the program. What are you talking about? I'm
Exactly.
focused on what my. You see how hot it is? You think I want to go to hell? Do you see how hot it is outside? Y'all think it's
No,
hot
fact.
outside?
It's hot
How you
enough
think hell gonna
already.
feel? What are you talking about? Like no. What are you talking about? Nah, I'm big on God too. Like for real.
I like that.
I'm big
I
on
like
God too. Faith based. I love God.
it.
Can't nobody tell
Good.
me about God. I don't
But
care where I'm at.
but
You
yeah,
know.
like just going for things, like not waiting for the perfect timing. Like if the Lord says like this is something you should go after, everything ain't gonna be in. You're not gonna see everything as in a line, but if God sees everything as you should go for it, it's perfect for you right now. Then you just go for it. God will guide you along the way. So just
Yeah,
go.
like you let God order your footsteps, basically.
Exactly. Exactly.
Not try to get ahead of the program, and sometimes we do because we are very, very, very burying ourselves. Sometimes we try to push things ahead because we're very motivated. I know. I just
Mm-hmm.
have time like that. So we human. We do stuff like that because we want stuff to go our way. But sometimes it's just God's plan. It's not. It's God's plan. We go outside of
Mm-hmm.
God's plan and we mess up a lot of times.
That's a fact.
Like I said, I was just there, like so, crying and boo-hooing. But somebody had to tell me, like a couple people had to tell me, like God doing something. Obviously, it wasn't meant
Mm.
for you to go there, or it wasn't meant because He doing something. You got to follow His time. You don't follow His time. We not on our own time, and that's where we get confused at. We put ourselves before
Mm.
God, and that's not how that's supposed to go. God gonna always come
That's a
first.
that's
You
a
think
fact.
you're doing something, God gonna get the last laugh. Girl, you thought you was gonna. Okay. So you thought you was gonna hurt? Nah, let me push you back. Yeah. So I get it. Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
fact.
No, don't call yourself a Jesus freak. I mean, you love God. You
Mm-hmm.
gotta,
Most
in
definitely.
order to make it, period, in this industry, in this life, outside of the industry, in life, period, you gotta put God first.
Mm-hmm.
That's the main thing. Like, and if people can't understand it, they can get away from you. That's just how that goes.
That's a fact. That's a definite fact.
Can't nobody tell you what to do with their life.
Facts.
I tell you, like, you don't want to be around me because I'm praising God. All right, cool. You weird. Bye.
No, that's a
Hey,
fact, though.
like for real, because I'm gonna praise God wakes me up in the morning. If it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't for Him, I wouldn't have breath in my body. So what are we talking
Mm-hmm.
about? It's
Exactly.
me with the universe. Who is the universe? So
Oh,
yeah,
oh my gosh, I hate when people say that. I'm sorry. The universe has
who is
blessed me
that?
with this. I swear,
Who is that?
I can't stand when people say that. Oh my goodness.
Who is that? I want to know who that is. Jesus, the one who
Exactly.
died for my sins on the cross.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The universe. Heck no.
My ancestors. Hmm. Hmm. Your answer's gonna lead you right to hell too. But yeah, um, that's a whole nother conversation. But what is advice? What advice would you give to someone that's coming into the industry?
Kind of alluded on it in a previous question, but don't compromise what you want to. Don't compromise yourself when it comes to acting. Like if you don't want sex scenes, make it clear I don't want a sex scene. And if the producer or director is saying like this scene, this movie involves being in sex scenes, and we can't change that, then you just gonna have to not take that role. That role ain't for you. And as you move forward in acting, like just don't compromise yourself. If it's a limit that you set for yourself, don't go past that limit. Because once people see that, okay, you're willing to go past that limit, okay, let me see what else I can push them to do. What else are you
Do
willing
you
to
feel like
do?
that's why you had? Do you feel like a lot of your scenes that a lot of people scenes that they had offered you, it was regarding sex scenes and you turned them down?
No. To be honest, I haven't been offered that many. Like, I haven't been offered that many roles that require sex scenes. But like, while I'm auditioning, of course, they'll give you a piece of paper and they say like, "Do you want sex scenes?" And I say no. And I'm
Hmm.
sure that limits some of the roles that I get. But yeah, like just don't compromise something that you're uncomfortable with.
Don't settle.
Exactly.
Don't settle. Don't
hmm
settle. What about people that's like in the industry and still struggling with that? What advice would you give them? Because there's some people that's still in the industry that struggle with certain things.
Um, just get if you struggling with it, just you gotta do your best to get out of what you're struggling with. Like if you've been in a bunch of projects that involve you doing a bunch of cussing, sex scenes, like if you have a role that you got to commit suicide or something like that, like just get
Hmm.
out of what's making you uncomfortable and just don't take no more type of roles. Like it's you have control over that. Like you're not. It's not like you're being forced, especially in the independent film industry. Like you're not being forced to do any of these things. Like you can say no. Like the worst that's gonna happen is they'll recast you or they'll kill you off of a series. So like that's the worst that can happen. So you can easily say no to the thing that you don't want to do.
True story.
hmm
Okay. So, what do we have forward to look for you coming on? Do you have any movies coming up or anything exciting to come up that we can look forward to seeing you in?
Yes. So I did just do a faith based film. It's called Walk by Faith, and it's pretty much a modern telling of Jesus Christ. I got to play Joseph in the movie, so it was so dope. I loved it. I loved every single minute of it. It was produced by my boy Howard Patterson. Shout out to Howard. It was directed by Tamashian as well. Shout out to Tamashian. And from that project, there's a bunch of people I gotta give props to. Like my boy Wes. Shout out Wes. Um, the DP, Hugh. Shout out to Hugh Wisney that was helping him out. Shout out to Wisney. I'm actually gonna be doing a project with him this month. Of course, I can't say much about it, but I'm doing a project with him. So shout out to Wisney. And like it's just a bunch of people that I can't shout everybody out because then we'll be on here forever. But like that's
How
one
was
you can
the how
definitely
was
look forward
playing
to.
that movie?
It was dope.
How was it playing that movie, Joe? Oh
Which
wow.
which one?
I would want to play if I did a faith based movie. I would want to play Joe.
Oh man. Yeah. Well, shoot. If you want to play
I want to
Job
play.
in the movie, you better get ready to
I feel
shed some
like
tears.
that I've been through a lot. Yeah, like I don't know. It's a movie. I know it's a movie on Tubi. They got it's. I think it's based off it, like Joe, because he lost everything, and it shows at
Mm,
the end how the wife and stuff come back, and and he
mm.
gained basically. But it's really a good movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You gonna have to send me that then, because I'm gonna have to watch that myself.
You ain't never seen that movie? It's on Tubi.
No, I ain't seen it. You gonna have to send it to me.
I'm telling you, it's really a good. I forgot what it's called, but it's really a good movie. Like when I say it's a good movie, like it's really
Mm-hmm.
good. Oh,
Yeah.
it's called To Hell and Back.
Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can remember that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it.
I'm gonna send it to you. It's
All right.
really a good movie. Like he played as Job. Job lost
Mm-hmm.
everything, and like basically like his family was like, I mean, his wife was like, how can you still believe in this God? And look, we done lost our child, and da, 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 da. And it's like I really feel like it's really good because it's really describing it. I like movies like that because you I feel like that people can understand that better. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yes.
reading the Bible, getting a breakdown section of it where you can understand it too as well,
Mm-hmm.
and then actually watching the movie. I'm the type where I love watching those type of movies, faith based movies.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the
Yeah,
Ruth
definitely.
movie that's on Tubi as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's really good. Like when they play like regular people, you know what I mean? And it really kind of
Mm-hmm.
describes get you to understand like, okay, wow, he did lose everything. For the young ones that don't understand, they go on there and they watch it, they'll be like, okay, I understand it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Exactly.
to break
Exactly.
it down. You know?
Mm-hmm. And it's something
A
that
lot of
resonates. It's something that can resonate with everybody. It's like, dang, like I was going through that exact same thing, man. And that's like relying on God is how you handled it, and then things got better. Then that'll bring people closer to God. Like, you know what? Maybe I should start praying. Maybe I should go to church. Maybe I should do X, Y, Z. Like, it'll definitely push people closer to God. So yeah.
yeah, I think that's like a really good. That'll be Job is good. Everybody know
Mm,
that story
yeah, facts.
because Job lost everything. You always hear about Job because he lost everything.
Mm-hmm.
So like for me, that'll be different. Like I say, it's good. That one in Roof, like I said on Tubi, is very good as well because this is the person that's playing it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Exactly.
a real person playing it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of you reading it in the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
After you read it to get a clear understanding, go back and watch the movies and stuff or whatever, and look at it. Actually, really dig deep in it. Like I said, it's just some people understand it like that, and I'm that type of person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like to watch faith-based movies. Do you have any questions for me?
Um, shoot. So what got you in the doing interviews? What got you in the podcast?
I always get that question. I started this a year
Mm-hmm.
ago, and everybody else is doing stuff, and I was like, man, what am I good at? Only thing I'm good at is talking. You know, talking. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And I have three. I started writing in December. I have 4 books published on Amazon.
Okay.
So yeah. So I love to write as well because writing is a sense of therapy. When you're going through stuff, you just write it down. And I have a few books that's gonna get ready to come out. I'm writing right now. And
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna get ready to turn them into like hopefully movies soon. But like I was like everybody else doing all this stuff. They got a talent and I don't have one. And I was like, you know what? I talk. So let me go ahead and start this podcast. And then I started it. And when I
Mm-hmm.
started it, I did my brother, I did my sister, I did my brother-in-law. And then after that, it was like people didn't wasn't showing up. So I started doing stuff my stuff, putting it on YouTube or whatever, just speaking
Mm-hmm.
or whatever God gives me. And little messages or whatever. And then I stopped. I was like, man, you know what? This ain't going nowhere. Let me stop or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Then people start coming to me, why you stop, girl? I used to watch you all the time. Ooh. So I was like, oh, okay. Okay, girl, you up to something. And then I was like, I seen this radio, this satellite radio called the Block 105. Shout out to them. Every
Mm-hmm.
interview I do, I put it on I put them on in order, like I have them on YouTube, but I put them on back on as we do the Zoom interviews. I put them on the radio,
Mm-hmm.
so like somebody can go on the app is live 365, and you can go listen to it on the radio, and
Okay.
they get to hear it on the radio if they didn't get to see it, as
Mm-hmm.
we doing the video right. So I started with them, and then started sending out invites, and it was up from there. I never think I'd be right here today. Not saying like some days I don't have my times where like I said, I just had like a time I was like, I'm done. I want to give up. But I was
Mm-hmm.
like, what, maybe from what they were saying, like, sometimes it's not denial, it's, you know, God delays
Mm-hmm.
it's not a denial. So, I wanted to give up. I'm like, oh. So I was like, you know what? It's okay. It's gonna be a time where I'll be able to do what I need to do. So
Mm-hmm. All right, so it look like I'm about to interview you on your own show because number one, you said you didn't have no talents. I feel like you got a bunch of different talents. I feel like everybody has a bunch of hidden talents that they haven't tapped into yet. So you definitely have a talent for podcasting. You said you had a talent for writing. I got
I
another
love
question.
writing.
That's good. Have you ever thought about? I know you just said you wanted to make some of your writings in the movies, like some of your books and all that. Have you ever like taken a class on screenwriting, or have you ever thought about screenwriting?
I never took a class on it.
You should. My guy Ron Elliott, shout out to Ron Elliott, another dope producer, another dope director. He actually he holds writing classes, screenwriting classes, and I feel like that would be super beneficial to you. So that way you can take like the stories in your books, which I'm sure are great. You want to send me those too. The stories in your books, you can put them onto a script. And I'm telling that's another because I write too. I write scripts. And like you said, it's such a form of therapy. And like you can like make
It
a
is
story.
like a
Yeah, it
therapy.
really
Like I'm not gonna even lie. Shout out to the director I met. He's a writer. The Real Will. I don't know if you know him. Like he's in Detroit too as well. And Keisha Renee and them. Like these people show everybody like these people have been. I don't even know them, but they so cool. Like what I'm saying. I feel like God has
mm,
blessed me with this platform, and it's like everyone is like, okay, I see this. I see like even when I interviewed with the Big Trail, I'm pretty sure you
mm,
know him.
yeah,
Um,
shout out to him.
so it's like I'm blessed. I take whatever comes, like because I feel like God is doing it for a reason. I might
Mm,
not know right now, but anybody could help somebody, and that's what my platform is based on. Like I don't. I'm a file help everything I can take. Like I love it, and I like to help others, and I like to tell my story, and I like to hear other stories because you
mm,
just don't know where people came from, and that was my whole thing when I started my platform, just real and authentic. Like you have so many podcasts, like I've told others, you have so many podcasts that you go on, and you gotta really just tell your business. They want to know
mm,
everything in your business, your person. Like everybody don't want to hear it all the time.
mm.
Just
That's
get
true.
to know me as a person. Like don't get to just want juice the stuff up out of me. I can't stand that. It's
Right,
irritating.
exactly.
Like I'm a regular person. Outside this acting
Mm,
industry, outside this stuff that I do, I'm a regular person. Who are you outside of
mm.
this? Like that's why I asked you that. Who are you outside of this?
Facts.
Like who are you? Like I'm a person outside of this person that's on the TV screen. Like I have a regular life,
Mm,
you know.
exactly.
And I think that's what
100%.
people go wrong at on these podcasts. Is they don't really get to know the person. They
Mm.
just get in their business. Oh, I heard this. I heard that. No, like I'm a regular person. Let's just talk. Let's have a conversation, like a real conversation, instead of just I always want to know my business. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's why a lot. I think that's why a lot of people don't get far in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And they get far because it's drama, and this world
Mm.
is full of drama, so they like that. They
Facts.
they
Facts.
love it. They love drama. Like
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna even lie. A lot of my books got drama in it because it's based off my real life that I'm going through,
Mm-hmm.
that I have went through. You know what I'm saying, in my past and stuff. So it's really they good.
Mm-hmm.
They
No, that's
really good.
dope.
That's
That's
what
dope.
made me go through all this because I like to hear other people's stories. I be like, okay, let me see what's going on. Like how their life going. You could be going through the worst thing, and you could just say one thing. How do you inspire others? And you telling people that you don't know who watching this. You
Mm-hmm.
don't know who watching this and be like, dang, like she really talking to these people, and like I can do that too, or he really done been through this, and I can do it too.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the power of God. Like you gotta understand, like God is real. People don't. That's why I said don't call yourself no Jesus freak, because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for God.
Mm-hmm.
I
Facts.
never thought I'd get this far. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, same.
I'm big. I'm big. Oh God, for real. So
Mm-hmm. No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
that's just me. But yeah, I'm down for it. Just let me know. I'm really down for it. Just hit me in my inbox and let me know. Like I'm down for it. Cause it's like anything that's gonna push me to do better, I'm always down for it.
Mm-hmm.
That's one
That,
thing about me. I want to do better. I'm a mother, so I have 4 children. So
mm-hmm.
you know,
No, that's what's up.
I
That's
want to do
that's
better.
I feel like that's one thing that motivates me is I want to do more. And this sounds bad, but the one thing that motivates me the most is when people say that I can't do something. Like I had a
Me too.
I had a friend one time. This was when I was thinking about acting. This was even further than when I was at Amazon. I had a
Mm.
friend who had a girlfriend. They married now, and I was asking. We was in the car, and I said, "You know what, y'all? I think I might want to get into acting at some point. What y'all think?" And at first, they was quiet, and then I'm like, "Well, what y'all think? Like what?" And then his girl was like, "Well, I don't know if you can do drama. I don't think you can do comedy." So I'm just sitting in the car. I look toward my boy, and he ain't back me up or nothing. So I'm just like, okay, so you said I can't do it.
Watch me
Okay.
do it.
Mm-hmm.
Watch me do it.
Mm-hmm. Like it's just when somebody says that I can't do something, like it just makes me go that much harder at number one, proving you wrong, and then proving to myself that yeah, I can do it, and I can do it better than anybody thinks I can do it. So,
Yeah. And I think
mm-hmm.
that's me. Like I wanna my heart desire is to start doing it. I don't wanna just be working, you know what I'm saying, on a
Oh
job.
yeah, most definitely.
But my heart desire honestly, and I really told God that yesterday, I was like, God, I really wanna act.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's the more I think about it, the more I talk about it, I be like, man, this is like I feel like I can do it. I have more like I can act it out. Like I'll be watching these movies and I'll be like, man, I can do this. I know I
Mm-hmm.
can.
Yeah, and
Like
you
I know.
can, and you can. All you gotta do is just go for it. Like I said, that's why I would tell my younger self just go for it. Like if you see something that you interested in, just go for it. Like there's a bunch of acting groups on Facebook, on Instagram that'll send you auditions. Like there's a bunch of classes. Shout out to Sheik Mahmoud Bey. He has an excellent acting class. You might want to look into that. I'll send you his IG
Yeah,
page.
send me the information. Yeah.
Yeah, he has an excellent acting class. He gonna get me because I ain't been in class for like over a year or so. But yeah, like that's definitely a class you should join. He gonna get on you. He ain't gonna take it easy on you, but it's gonna help you grow in acting if
Yeah,
that's what you want.
I'd rather have somebody to stay on me than
Mm-hmm.
to have somebody be like, okay, you doing good and you know I'm doing it bad.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You know what
Yeah,
I mean? That's
he
kinda like
gonna
what motivates me and keep me going. Like I don't want
mm,
nobody to pat me on my back. Nah, tell me the truth.
exactly. Exactly. Because you're not
Hard,
gonna
but
go.
love. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like
Mm-hmm.
sometimes we need hardcore love instead of that pity packing on the back. You know, it
Mm-hmm.
might hurt, but hey, look, that make you get better, 100 times
Exactly.
better.
Exactly. That's a fact.
I just feel like go for it, and then you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
The sky's the limit. I feel like I do it. I'm like, man, I'm really watching these movies. I'm like, I can do this. I can do that. I feel like I would play a real good woman that been through some stuff.
Mm-hmm. Shoot, like I said, go for it. Go
Yeah.
for it.
How was it working with Crystal?
Um, you know what? I don't. I honestly, you might know this more than me because there be sometimes
I
where
mean,
I
not
forget.
Crystal. I can't. I always not Crystal. I can't think of her name. I always get them confused.
Are you talking about Shelby?
Yes, because they look just alike.
Mhm. I
Just
was about to.
alike.
I was about to
Sorry,
say I don't.
Shelby.
I was
Yes,
about to say I don't
right.
remember working with Crystal, but no,
Uh-uh.
Shelby is cool. Shelby is definitely
Shelby.
cool. Like I don't. I didn't have too many interactions with her, but I know that like she ain't no stuck up like actress or nothing like that. She's super down to earth. She's actually kind of funny too, but Yeah, no, like she's super cool to work with. Like she ain't got no ego on set, from what I remember. Like she cool.
Yeah, she's an awesome actor. She's an awesome
Yeah, I
actor.
don't have one bad thing to say about it.
Yeah, she's an awesome actor.
Yeah, that's a
But yeah,
fact.
they do look just alike. So yeah, they do like
No, they do look alike though. I give you that one.
they do. I was like everybody always. I think everybody. I think they get that a lot. Everybody always say
Mm.
like, "They're the same person." Like, but yeah, can you tell everyone where to find you at on your social medias on your platforms?
Yeah, so you can find me on IG. My name is real simple on there. It's just Devin Banks 23. You can find me on there. You can find me on YouTube on with Bankrolls Gaming. That's my gaming channel. I just be playing some games on there, man. Just trying to build my community. Like I started that just recently,
Mm-hmm.
so like I'm still trying to. Well, I'm going to grow it. Ain't no trying. I'm gonna grow it in due time. I just gotta stay consistent with it. So yeah, you can find me on those platforms.
Okay. Um, do you have any words of advice to leave the audience?
Number one, keep God first. That's first and foremost. And number two, just go, like I said, just go after it. Like anything that you see, anything that you want to do, just go after it because the only thing that's stopping you is you. That's it.
Yeah, it's you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to stop at yourself. Okay. Well, thank
Exactly.
you so much for coming to spend your morning, well, afternoon out there, but with me it's morning. It's
Mm-hmm.
11:47, so it's afternoon out there. Your 4th of July with
Right.
me to interview with me. Thank you so much. I enjoyed this interview, and thank you. Just send me all the information we're talking about in my DM. I just sent you my books and everything. So
Okay, bet. No, I appreciate you having me, man. This was fun. This was fun.
thank you so much. I appreciate for you accepting the invitation and just taking time out your day to even interview with me.
No,
I'm
of course.
very
It was
grateful.
my pleasure. It was my pleasure.
Thank you so much. You have a wonderful 4th of July.
All right, same to you. All right.